Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. It is currently, what time is it? It is 10:30 in the morning. I'm currently sitting in the Walmart parking lot in Saskatoon, and I have a massage at 10 a.m. So I will be making my way over to that appointment soon. I know I've mentioned this before, and I'm getting more and more serious about it. The idea of van or bus life really has always appealed to me. And I slept in my vehicle last winter when it was minus 15 degrees Celsius outside. That was not including the wind chill, that was just the actual temperature itself. Was I comfortable? Yeah. Did I get cold? Yeah. Did I freeze to death? No. I had lots of blankets and a sleeping bag that was rated to -6. So I feel like I did pretty good. I wanted to see if I could stay in my vehicle for multiple nights / days if I needed to. So, being that I had this appointment today, or this morning I guess, I figured this would be a good test to that. So what I did is I bought a new sleeping bag. It's rated for -30, which is going to be a step up from the other one at -6. Essentially what I did was lay down a few blankets in the back of my vehicle. Well, first I took the bottom of the back seats out so I could lay the other seats flat, and then I would have all the room in between the folded down seat to put stuff like between the floor of the vehicle and the top of the back of the seat when it's folded down, if that makes sense. So I put my bed on one side of the vehicle, and then I have my suitcase and my camping tote that I'm using as a table as well. And then I have my power bank on top of that, my food, or my bag of food behind the driver's seat that I'm sitting in now, and I have my emergency winter gear and stuff behind the passenger seat. And then I brought my Quifit 64-ounce water bottle, I think it is, my 1 liter, maybe it's 1.5, Swell water bottle, and then I have another, I think it's 2-gallon water jug, my camping one from Coleman. So last night it got down to about -6, I think. It was chilly, but my sleeping bag did a very good job of insulating me, which was nice. I parked at a gas station parking lot. I did phone ahead and ask if I could park there for the night, and they said I could. I was scouting the Walmart parking lot today. That's where I'm sitting now, to see if there were any overnight parking spots, but there is a sign not far from where I'm parked here that says no overnight parking permitted. So I'm going to take that as a sign. I'll probably call anyway, because there are these spots along the what is this, the south side of the parking lot that have it's a few spots here with like outlets, so I'm not sure if you have to pay for them to use them, but I'm gonna phone later and see what the deal is there. Or maybe these were the reserved spots for RVs and stuff like that, but since they don't allow them anymore, they haven't taken the outlets out, or they have decided not to take them out, which is fine. Sorry if I seem distracted and not looking at the lens. There's a lot going on here, so apologies for that. But yeah, anyway, I had wings for supper last night, and then I went to bed around 9:30, I think. I got up this morning at about 5:30 and had breakfast, stretched, took my vitamins, got dressed, went to the gas station, used the washroom, brushed my teeth, made some tea, and then I stopped at Canadian Tire to see if I could find a sleeping mat of some sort. They didn't have anything that I thought was thick enough or that would fit in my vehicle, so I think I'm going to just make do with what I have for now. That's not to say that I'm going to stay in my vehicle for like a week at a time. This is just kind of a test further to see if this was actually sustainable, which I think it is. It's just when it gets down to minus 20 and 25, I think I'm going to need a auxiliary heat source. Not sure what that looks like yet. I think propane is going to be the least effective, like a propane heater, when it gets that cold, because diesel has a lot more burning power to it, I've been told, than propane does. So I may invest in a diesel heater. I don't know where I would put it or install it, but yeah, it's an option anyway. I'm just going to take a minute here and show you the setup. So my water container's down there. My cooler's right there behind the seat. All of my winter gear is under there. My bed, as I said, is on the left-hand side. And my suitcase in the back, that's my camping tote. And then my food bag is behind the passenger seat, or the driver's seat, I mean. So, I mean, was I comfortable? I was comfortable enough to sleep. I don't think that I would want to sleep in this vehicle without, I guess, a better setup for longer than, I don't know, 3 or 4 nights. Because I don't know what that'll do to my back, and when my back is not in good health, I'm not in good health, so I don't want that to be a constant thing. I feel good today, but I don't know what the future brings with sleeping in my vehicle. So, and again, it's not like I don't have a permanent place to stay at my family farm, but this is more of a challenge just to see if I could do it. And it turns out I can. So, again, I don't know about what I'm going to do if I do come back when the weather is like minus 20, 25 or 30, 35. At that point, I will probably either get a hotel or stay with family. So, again, it's just a test to see if what all I needed would actually fit in the vehicle. And it turns out that I would probably not bring my suitcase and just do like a smaller bag. My camping tote has proved to be a little bit too big, although the table's nice. And then I think I need to either buy a bigger power bank or put a solar panel on my roof, just so I can charge stuff up during the day when it's sunny. Anyway, just wanted to give you guys a heads up. It is 20 to 10 right now, so I have to head out to my appointment, and I will check in later today. Give you guys an update then. So I will, well, for me it'll be a couple hours, but for you it'll probably be in the next clip. So we'll see in a bit. Hello everybody. I left off, I was heading to my massage appointment, I think. So I did that, and then I had a work thing to take care of, so I went and did that. And then I came and parked. Excuse me, sorry. I went and parked up by 8th Street and had some lunch. And then I went for a walk, and I got back and I just got changed and reorganized the car a little bit. I'm currently sitting in the back of it right now. Hydrating. I am going to go and grab some oil for my vehicle and a filter. And then I'm going to get some hair gel from one of the hair salons in the North End. And then I'm going to go to the library and do some computer work. And then I gotta find somewhere to have supper. And then I gotta find a place to park tonight. So, yeah, this is, I'm actually really enjoying this because the car's, well, obviously my home base, so it's been interesting. Yes, it's cramped, but I have mostly what I need in the car at the moment. I've got water, I've got food, I've got something to cook on, I've got power, I've got 3/4 of a tank of gas. It's yeah, I quite like it. Anyway, I'm gonna go do those 2 things, head to the library, and then decide what to do after that. So I'll catch up then. Hello everyone, it is the next morning. I think I left off with me about to go for a walk. Or had I just been back from the walk? I think I was just getting back from the walk. I went to the Ford dealership and got some oil to change, engine oil, and some transmission fluid to change my transmission, and an oil filter. So I did that, and then I went down to, where did I go after that? I went to a barbershop and got some hair gel, because I was running low on that. And a product that I drink in the morning, it's like a greens thing. I kept getting notified from, notification text from DHL Loomis that had a package up on 60th, I think it was, 60th Street. So I went up there, and it turns out that they shipped the package because I don't live in town anymore, and I hadn't picked it up, and whenever I tried to call, the line went to voicemail, so that was not really any help, but it is what it is. So they shipped that, or it's in transit back to Calgary apparently. So I have to call DHL today and get them to redirect it to a physical address. So I will be doing that, and then I went to the library and did some computer work, did a little bit of writing, and then I came to Walmart, which is where I'm parked right now. And I cooked up some supper, and then I bought an electric blanket for $60. The little space heater I brought down to the city with me, it pulls about 250 watts, and I can only run it on my power bank for about 5 hours, and it doesn't really do a ton. So I was looking around yesterday for a space heater that pulled less than 200 watts, and there isn't really any options for that. So I figured that I would invest in an electric blanket if I'm going to keep pursuing an interest in this lifestyle. So I bought a red one. I think it's 50 inches by 60 inches, so it's almost square and big enough to cover me almost full body, which is nice. So I slept with that last night, and when my power bank is at full charge, 100%, it said that it would power the electric blanket for 14 hours. So even in the coldest nights, I should be okay. Kind of tucked it inside my my new sleeping bag, so I kind of had it on the side. Then I turned it on about 3 a.m. and it heated up in about 10 minutes. And then I kind of rolled over at like 3:30 and kind of draped it over myself in the sleeping bag. Kind of just had it tucked down to one side, so that worked quite well. And I woke up my alarm went off at 5:25 this morning, and my power bank was at 95%, I think. So pretty good. So I think I'm going to keep using that, because that was that made a possibly very chilly night a little less cold. So I think I'm gonna keep doing that and retire the small space heater. It just draws too much power. So today I am going, where did I say I was going? I need to go to Shoppers, and then I'm going to go for a walk once the sun comes up. It's about 8 a.m. right now. And then I'm going to go and see if I can get a solar cable. The one I bought, it didn't come with the correct adapter to plug into my power bank, so I want to see if I can get something that will work there. And other than that, I don't have any plans for the day. I think I'm gonna go back to the farm tomorrow on Saturday morning and spend the night in the city. So anyway, I will try to give you as many updates for the day as I can, and we will see you in the next update. Good morning, everybody. Sorry if it's a little loud in here, and apologies for the light. I'm currently on the road. I did not pick up the camera again last night. Turned out to be a pretty busy day. After I left Walmart yesterday morning, where did I go? Now I can't remember. Oh no, I went to, I don't know what it's called. It's part of Kiwanis Park. And the Kiwanis Trail. And I was trying to catch the sunrise. But it turns out that it was cloudy. So, in turn, I got a nice walk in. Did about a little over 5 kilometers, so that was good. After that, what did I do after that? Oh, after that I went to the not the Lakewood, Lawson Civic Center. There's a library connected to the Civic Center, or the Leisure Center, whatever you want to call it. So I went there and did some work on my computer for about 2 hours. After that, I went and had some lunch. And then I went for another walk down by the river, on the north side of the river. And then, yes, that's right. I went to the library and then went down to the south side of the river for a walk. And after that, I went to the Lakewood Civic Center, and it turned out that the hot tub and pool and sauna were open until 4:30. So I stayed there till about, well, just after 4. And then I ordered supper and went and picked that up. And then I went to the Flying J on the north side of Saskatoon and hunkered down for the night at about 6 o'clock. It was a very windy night. I did sleep pretty well though, considering the conditions, so that was kind of nice. Yeah, even though it was windy, it wasn't super cold. I turned my electric blanket on at about 3 a.m. But I woke up a couple times and I was actually sweating in my sleeping bag, so I had to either shed some layers or unzip the sleeping bag, and I chose to shed some layers. So this morning I woke up at my usual time, 5:30, and I made some breakfast, reorganized the car again, went into the gas station and used the washroom, boiled some water for tea, left the gas station at about 6:45, and went to the north side of the city again and got groceries. You can see all of them back there. After I was done that, I went to the car wash in Warman, washed the vehicle, and then filled up the gas because it's cheaper in Warman. $1.19 as of this morning, so December 16th, I believe is what today is. So did that, and then went to Tim Hortons and grabbed myself a celebratory coffee this morning. And then I hit the road back to the farm. So it is currently just after 9, and I am almost in, I'm just passing Hague right now. So again, I don't know how good this audio is. My winter tires are very loud in this vehicle, so anyway, yeah, I'm just passing Hague right now, so I should be home around 12:31, depending on how many times I stop. So yeah, if I do stop, I will give you guys an update of where I am and how the drive's going and stuff like that. So, but in the meantime, I'm going to listen to music and drink coffee, drink Gatorade, drink water, drink tea, all those fun things. So I will catch you in a bit. Recording. Perfect. Hey everyone, little update. I am, what, 45 minutes northeast of PA. Just stopped to go pee again and stretch my legs a little bit. I've got about an hour and a half left. I think it's currently 20 to 11, so other than that, it's a pretty nice day. It's kind of overcast right now. It's a -1, which is very nice for December 16th. Yeah, other than that, I don't really have much of an update, so or much more to update you on, I should say. So I am going to continue on, and yeah, I will pick you up again once either I get home or I stop again, so we'll see you then. Hey everyone, it is a lovely day today. Welcome back to the channel. It is December 27th today. I'm in the city again for a few days. I have a massage appointment this afternoon in about an hour, and a counseling appointment on Thursday. Excuse me. And then an acupuncture appointment on Friday morning. So I came down for a couple of days to go to those appointments and pick up a few things here and there, go for a few walks. my normal standard stuff, I guess you could call it at this point. I will be staying in my vehicle again. I just kind of tossed everything when I left the farm this morning, so it's kind of a mess back there. But once I park for the night, I will reorganize and go from there. So I did feel a bit of a migraine coming on about a half hour ago, just after lunch. I did take a pill, and this has happened before. I've gone into massages before, but by the time I get to the massage, it's usually past, and my prescription pills or whatever usually do the trick to make it go away or whatever. I got this canker sore on my bottom lip on the right hand side, right about there on the inside of my lip, and whenever I talk or smile or anything like that, it rubs on my bottom teeth, and it's quite annoying. Been putting salt on it every night before I go to bed, so I'm hoping that will help get rid of it, but it's mostly just annoying. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, that little white spot right there. Yeah, that's it. It's gross. Anyway, sorry if that grosses you out. Anyway, I am sitting, I'm parked right now at a part of the Kiwanis Trail in Saskatoon. As I said, my massage appointment's in about an hour. So I was going to hop in the back and reorganize reorganize the back a little bit right now, and then pull out of here at about 2-ish to head down to my appointment for 2:30. So else can I tell you? So I got back. I didn't film any of it. I got back on the I don't know what day that was. I was here Wednesday, Thursday, Friday 2 weeks ago, but again, I don't know what that day was. Got back to the farm on Saturday morning midday, and I packed everything, and on Tuesday night I came down with a bad migraine. I was essentially in bed with my eyes closed, trying to get rid of the migraine, and taking my migraine pills as necessary. And I didn't shake the migraine or the bad headache that I had turned into until Friday night. It was pretty bad. I also hit another, because of the migraine. They always put me in a bit of a tired stupor. Kind of feels like I'm hungover without having drank any alcohol, which is super annoying. But anyway, that whole kind of situation got me down, and there was a bunch of stuff that I was dealing with financially and stuff like that, the communication to my family wasn't the best on what I was struggling with. So I ended up breaking down in front of my parents, and it was not a pretty situation, but I'm glad it happened, because now they truly do know what I need and how to support me. Not that they didn't, that's not fair to say, I guess. I couldn't fully express how I thought I needed to be supported, and I think that was part of the problem. So during the two, I don't want to call it a meltdown or a breakdown, really. It was mostly just me being so overwhelmed with everything that I couldn't take not being able to explain and express myself fully in a way that people would understand, and I just couldn't handle that frustration anymore. So I just broke down and started crying, and it was I think it was a learning experience for everyone involved, which is good, but it just took so much energy out of me. And it took me a couple days to recover after that. And then Christmas came, and spent some time with family. Probably not as much as I should have, but I tried to be as present as possible. And I had my appointments over the next 3 days, so I came down today and going to do all of my running around, and then I'm trying to line up a possible viewing of a mobile dwelling. I'm not going to give you too many details at the moment, but yeah, I'm trying to schedule something in for Friday afternoon. My last appointment is at 9:30 in the morning on Friday. So I'm hoping I can arrange something for mid-afternoon. It's about a 2-hour drive from here, so hoping that something will work out there, and then I'm gonna head home from there to the farm on Friday night. So anyway, I will keep you updated as the days go on. Hopefully a better job than I was doing last time, but don't hold me to anything. Sometimes I just get caught up in what I'm doing and forget to turn the camera on or set the camera up, so apologies for that. Alrighty, we'll see you in the next update. Hello again, an update. It is currently 6:30. I am parked in the gym parking lot. Just had supper, and I'm gonna make my way over to Walmart. Go buy some Lysol wipes to do dishes with, because I don't have anything else to do dishes with. So I mean, I have a rag and a dish soap, but I don't really have anything to wash stuff in. So anyway, going to go over to Walmart, get those wipes, use the washroom, and I'm not sure what else I'm going to do for the rest of the evening. Might just hunker down and relax, honestly. Been a long day. So yeah, let's go do that. Sorry for the dark atmosphere. If I turn that on, it's a little bit better, but that's really bright and distracting. So anyway, see you in the next update. As you can see, we're at Walmart. So I'm going to put my coat on because it is now 0 degrees out according to my vehicle. I'm going to go in and get some Lysol wipes, and I don't think there's anything else I need. I don't think so. I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I'm probably gonna hunker down, watch a few videos, and probably go to bed at like 9. Like I said, it's been a long day, so if anything else happens, I will come at you with an update. See y'all later. Morning, guys. Apologies for the horrible lighting and the fan blowing in the background. It is currently 10 to 6. I didn't have a great sleep last night, but I did sleep, so that's the important thing. I just mixed up my AG1 for the day and drank it. I'm going to have some breakfast and get dressed and stretch and go into Walmart when they open, use the washroom, and organize what I'm going to do for the day. So yeah, went to bed around 8:30 last night, and after my massage, there was a period between about 9 and about midnight that the tendons in my arm were just like flaring. The nerves were throbbing, and it was extremely difficult to sleep. But I did sleep, so that's the important thing. Anyway, I'm going to mix up some breakfast and do that, and see what the day brings. There we go. Alrighty. Excuse my gravelly voice, I'll call it. It's the next day. It is currently 8:30 in the morning on Friday. I'm just drove to a park. Where am I? Just off Attridge, and I'm currently parked here. I'm gonna go for a walk and catch this sunrise that is about to pop over the horizon. Show you this quick. Look at how beautiful that already looks. So I'm gonna go for a walk back there, and maybe sit on a bench and drink some tea. As I said, it's currently 8:30. I have an appointment at 9:30, so I was gonna walk till about 9 and then make my way over to my next appointment. So yesterday turned into a very hectic day. I ended up going to the Co-op gas station in Stonebridge and got a cup of decaf there and used the washroom. And then I went to the West Side Confederation Mall and tried to plan out the day. Didn't technically go the way I wanted to, but it went the way it went, and it worked out for the best. So I could explain what all happened yesterday, but I guess for those of you who want to hear it, I will. For those of you who don't, you can skip this part. I went to Canadian Tire. Canadian Tire on the west side doesn't open until 8. The one in Preston Crossing actually opens at 7. I didn't know that. So I spent a good probably 45 minutes waiting, when technically I could have just driven to the Canadian Tire at Preston and did whatever I needed to there and use those 45 minutes for, we'll say, more productive things. But I did some shopping around Canadian Tire when it opened on the west side, and did some, didn't find what I was looking for, but that's beside the point. After that, I went and checked out the Cosmo Center, because I had never been there. That's the leisure center on the west side, to see when they opened and what facilities they offered. I didn't open until 9, so I skipped that. And then what did I do after that? Oh yes, I drove to the north-ish end from Confederation Mall, and I went down to the river and to one of my regular spots that I walk, and used the washroom again, and went for I think it was almost 4 kilometers, so it felt pretty good. Caught the sunrise there again yesterday morning, so that was nice. After that, what did I do? I remember I think I drove to 8th Street because Atmosphere is at the Circle Mall, and I wanted to see what kind of camping gear they had on sale for the Boxing Week sale. Turns out that they didn't necessarily have what I was looking for. I was looking for like a Jetboil, I think they're called, little one burner like camping pack stove that I can packs away really small, and I can take it wherever I need to, really. But they didn't have one in like a kit, which I've seen before, so kind of wanted the kit because it comes with like a cup and like the cradle thing that you screw the base of the cup into, and you can like boil water in it and stuff like that. So I thought that'd be more useful than using my one burner propane stove. Anyway, so I went to do that, and then I went to Good Life Fitness and had a shower, which was nice. And then I went down to Broadway and went for another walk by the river. I did about almost 6 kilometers, which was quite nice. It was a nice day. The wind wasn't too strong, and the sun was out, so that was good. And then I went back to my vehicle and I cleaned and organized the back a bit. Got some column running around clothes instead of walking clothes on. And then I went down town and went to my counseling appointment. After that, I drove back to Stonebridge and met my mom and sister for supper, or an early supper. And then we went back to the hotel, visited for a bit, and then I hunkered down in Walmart parking lot at about 8:15 and got ready for bed. So this morning I have acupuncture in just short of an hour, and then I am going to head out to Warman, grab a prescription, fill up with gas, and make my way over to a little town near, I think it's Spiritwood. There is not going to disclose yet quite what it is, but there is a unit, I will call it, that I'm interested in looking to purchase possibly. So I'm going to look at that today. Should be out there at about 2:30. Spend about an hour looking at it and seeing if it's what I envision myself in and what I want, and if it's in good enough shape for the year it is, that it will last and I won't have to do any major infrastructure or structure changes to it. That's the most important to me. I don't have to do anything in the future that's going to need, or that's going to require major work. So Anyway, I'm gonna go do that, and then I'm heading back to the farm tonight. So I will try to do a better job than yesterday to update everyone. But yeah, there were several moments yesterday where I could have picked up the camera, but there just almost seemed like not necessarily a hassle, just one more thing to do while I was kind of in some situations rushed, and I didn't feel like I had time to pick up the camera and give an update. So yeah, anyway, try to do a better job today. Might get some driving footage. So yeah, that's what happened yesterday, and that's what's going on today. So I am going to go for a walk and catch the rest of this sunrise that's happening. So I'm gonna put the phone away and get my toque on and go for a quick stroll. So I will see you guys in the next update.